So, Inhumans, have you seen it? I have. And if you haven't, don't. What's up, YouTube? It's at Teffy Wonder here, the lone wonder clone doing things on my own. Again. Talking to you guys today about Inhumans. Did you see it? I saw it after the collective meh that was the season premiere last night. I thought to myself, you know what? I didn't go see it in IMAX, and I don't know, I'm not super familiar with the storyline. Let me give them a chance, right? Totally just not worth my time. I almost fell asleep on it. I'm convinced that if I didn't go get a smoothie today with an energy shot in it, I would be asleep. So let's get right into this. Inhumans is the story of the royal family who rule over the moon city of Atalan. Their race is called the Inhumans, even though they have some regular humans in it. They were people who used to live on Earth and left Earth to go live on the moon. The royal family is made up of Black Bolt, their strong, silent leader. Literally silent because one whisper from him could level cities. His wife Medusa, who's got a great set of hair. Am I right? I'd know a thing or two about that myself. Her sister Crystal and their cousins Gorgon and Karkan. Gorgon is the big black guy with the hooves for feet, and when he stomps, it sends a shockwave. Ooh. And Karkan, his power is that he can see all future possible outcomes and like make the right decision. I just pulled my hair out of place. And he can like maneuver himself accordingly, like seeing all the different paths that he can take. And then there's Maximus, Black Bolt's little brother, who has no powers. Maximus is actually just a regular old human. So their society is kind of divided into like this two-part caste system where Inhumans, people with all the power, they're kind of like revered and everyone loves them. They think they're so pretty and beautiful and blah 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 blah. So then there are the regular humans or Inhumans with undesirable powers. So I guess like if you shoot cereal from your fingers or something like that, they're not all that impressed. Those people get to work down in the mines. And the story is Maximus is about to lead a huge military style, well, not quite military style, kind of like a silent Hitler-esque takeover. He's been poisoning the minds of the people around the royal family, all the guards, and he's been appealing to the plight of the common man. And while, like I said, normal humans usually have to work in the mines because Maximus is a member of the royal family, he gets to live on high in the castle. Now, nobody thinks he's worth squat because he don't have any powers, and that's where he gets to appeal to the common man of Atalan. People tried to say that like they didn't like the casting of the show, that maybe like the actors weren't of good measure, and I'm gonna say no, that's not the case. The guy who plays Black Bolt, Anson Mount, he is actually a pretty damn fine actor and a damn fine looking man. The guy who plays Karkan was in X-Men, is in X-Men X3, X-Men United or whatever it's called, and he was a guy with like spikes coming out of his face, little pufferfish boy, and he was the bad guy with the blonde hair in Russia. But I thought we were definitely about to get Ramsay Bolton Part 2 out of Alan Rayon, and he's not Ramsay Bolton. I'm not even sure he's full Maximus, to be honest, because he has this sort of like, oh, I'm just doing this for the good of my people and I'm suffering. I don't want my family to get hurt, but I just got to do this. You guys, I gotta do this because it's what's right. Sit down somewhere. Whining ass. Just, it's a no from me, dog. It's a no. So I don't think it's the talent of the show. I think that the show suffers from the same thing that Iron Fist and that Iron Fist suffered from, in my opinion, that the ambition of the people producing the product was way too high, and that the writing of the show and the editing and pacing of the show suffered because of that. One of the biggest problems I had in Iron Fist was that it was slow. Like, the characters weren't well developed and fleshed out. His character, he was just another whiny rich boy. And I was like, didn't you just spend 10 years learning to center yourself and center your chi in Kunlun, and you just gonna come back and be all flustered and babyish? Like, have you learned nothing, fam? Let's talk about how the Inhumans could actually be better. One of the biggest complaints I heard personally when they first announced that the Inhumans was going to be a TV show was that it was going to be a TV show. Like, how about we split the difference? What I think they should have did for Inhumans, they should have taken the BBC approach, where BBC does a lot of miniseries. Each episode, it's got like 3 to 6 episodes, each episode about 90-ish minutes, like 80, 85 minutes, and 3 episodes, that's the whole season. Then you got the whole, it feel like a movie when you watching it, but it's episodic, so you can have them come back every week or every 2 weeks or whatever, and still fulfill, you know, that want to put a Marvel product back on TV. Bring some MCU movie writers over and write it like a movie. Like, cast, I'm not even saying you need to recast it, but just revamp it. So those are my 2 tips for how to fix the Inhumans. Move it from Friday to Sunday. Take Once Upon a Time off the air, because who's still watching that, to be honest? Ugh. Take Once Upon a Time off. Put Inhumans in the Once Upon a Time slot. Run it for an hour and a half, and you'll have magic. You have people come in to sit down, watch a movie every Sunday, and just give the people what they want. I think it'll be great. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, or whatever, let me know down in the comments section. If you like me, like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Trying to get my followers up on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Teffy Wonder. And that has been your daily dose of clone. Thanks, guys. See you next time.